Hello, and welcome to Call to Reform. I'm Austin Creighton, one of the hosts of this podcast. And in this podcast, we will be talking about the needed reform that needs to happen in our public schools. We've interviewed a total of 8 people, 2 school leaders, 2 guardians of students, 2 teachers, and 2 current students, all ranging from middle school students to later adulthood from Ohio. Each has something that they want to say about their schooling or school experience and how it can become better. School reform, according to RAND.org, which is an organization designed for general research, defines school reform as planned changes in the way a school or school system functions, from teaching methodologies to administrative processes. And this has been a heavily debated topic in our society. To start off, I want to share some facts with you from the article Surprising Truth About Education, 50 Years Ago and Now by Kevin Nelson. Years ago, school was presented in a way of direct instruction. However, the efficiency of this approach was seriously doubted by many prominent scholars. And gradually, schools switched from direct instructions to various methodologies. And then, was this instructional approach effective? Probably for that generation. That was not yet tired of all the information noise young people get these days. One of the first things that pop up in your head when you think about changes in education 50 years ago and now is that students no longer have to wear uniforms. They have all the freedom they want in their self-representation, but some 50 years ago schools wanted all the kids to be equal when inside the classroom. Statistics show that 50 years ago, around 13% of all men had a degree compared to 8%. This situation was true until 2014, when finally more women got higher education than men. Women fighting for their rights and equality got a right to enter the higher education establishments along with men. And as a result, more and more women have become the supervisors of big corporations around the world. The main reason why I wanted to share these facts with you today is to get you thinking about how school was for those older generations, and to get you to think, have schools really changed over that many years? And as we were putting together these interviews, we stumbled across a common theme within the opinions of our interviewees that we will discuss in the last episode of our series. Each person, whether student or adult, had suggestions on how to improve the education system.